It is so important these days, especially to really bring consciousness down into the body. That means bringing awareness away from the field, from the external reality, and into the body. We have all of this high frequency energy. It's activating our DNA. DNA is vibrating faster and faster and faster. And as that happens, it is releasing density. It's like shaking off all the stuff that has held it just pretty much motionless, right? Just locked up. And when that happens, all that light comes in and it releases and it brings things up to be felt. Things rise up, density rises up, all the traumas that we have stuck in our body rise up to be felt, to be experienced. So we want to facilitate that process right now with all this high frequency, the photons, the energy that is coming in and it is moving through us. We want to facilitate that process. We want to be able to bring consciousness into the body. That's what's happening. Actually, our higher self is stepping down into the physical body, and we want to assist in that process. So how could we do that? We bring awareness into the body. We have to sit in presence and feel whatever is happening within the body. Now, there may be areas of tension, of tightness, stress, anxiety comes up emotionally, right? All these are the things that are rising up now to be felt, to be alchemized. It is simply dense energy. The mind wants to create a story around everything and look for reasons as to why we're feeling that way. Look externally to try to find something that is in alignment with that emotion as it comes forward. There's really no need to do that. If you are triggered or you have a situation that gives rise to the emotions, that is just the notification from your soul to bring awareness back to your body. It's just reflecting out into the field to get your attention, because that's where our attention is with our five senses, with our eyesight. We're out looking around in the field. We're so focused there. So how does it get our attention? With triggers. And the triggers give rise to emotions, a frequency match with an emotion that is representative of a trauma that we didn't process a long time ago, probably when we were children. Some of this stuff goes back even to prior lives. So we are in the situation now where all of this is happening faster and faster. Things are accelerating. The energy is moving through us faster and faster. And it gives rise to the opportunity to bring more consciousness, more awareness into the body. Now, when we do this, we could look and try to sit in presence and find where that corresponding emotion is sitting within the body. Maybe you get reflux, maybe you have lower back pain, pain in your side, pain in your legs, whatever it may be. That is your body's way of showing you exactly where that stuck energy is originating from. So when we can bring awareness, consciousness to that particular area of the body, we literally create space. So for example, if you are feeling it in your chest, in your heart area, just feeling sadness, heavy feeling, whatever it may be, we could expand that area. We could pull our shoulder blades back. We could bring them down. We could really push out that area, and we could take a deep breath right through it and fill the lower lobes of the lungs, but breathe right through that area. And as we're coming through that area, really focus on expanding it. Okay, and we could take a few breaths, sir. And exhale down into Gaia and ground that energy. Gaia will always be available to help assist you with taking this density so that we could rise in frequency. So that's an example. If you're feeling it in the heart area, if you're feeling it in the solar plexus, we could do that solar plexus breath where we force our hands out below the sternum. Breathe in there and force your hands. Literally, I'll rise up here, force your hands out. Okay. And force your hands forward. That will literally create physical space within that area. When that happens, things are released, more density is released, but it creates space for the new that is dropping in, the higher frequency light, to come in through the channel, ground into Gaia, and bounce back up and move through. When it doesn't encounter blockages there, it moves freely up into the heart and up through your central channel. So what we're trying to do is eliminate the wobble that energy experiences as it moves up your central channel after it grounds, okay? Because as it encounters that density within your physical body, it starts to do this, and then you get a wobble out in your manifested field, in your toric field, and things kind of look wacky. They don't feel so good. You feel out of alignment, whatever. But when we could actually bring awareness to the body and we could focus on the areas that our body is showing us where we need to bring consciousness to, and we can breathe into that and expand that tissue. I'm talking about breathing into it and stretching it, actually stretching that tissue. It eliminates that wobble because there's no longer resistance within that area. Okay, we heal that. That's what we call healing, energy healing. Okay, and when we heal that, our frequency rises and the emotions, the heavy emotions, kind of dissipate. It comes and rejoins the party. Okay, it rises in frequency. So very powerful opportunity right now to do some breath work, meditating, to find those areas, breathe into them. Very, very powerful opportunity for energy healing. It is going to significantly help in the integration of this divine energy that we are receiving, that we've been receiving for some time now. Now, remember, as you start to feel, not so good, maybe a little bit worse, a little bit wobbly, out of alignment, just know that that is happening because of the presence of the light. High frequency light is coming in. And go back to what I said earlier in this video, it is showing you exactly what needs to be healed. And a lot of times that starts with the emotion, again, the trigger out in the field, but bring it back to the body and feel within your physical body what areas need consciousness. And we could bring consciousness there with breath. I'm talking about literally zeroing in on that area. If you need to bring your shoulders back and down and really expand it, solar plexus push out, really stretch it, root chakra, mula bandha, engage mula bandha, right? Rise up, really squeeze that area. That brings consciousness in there. And when we add breath to it, we really get that energy moving. It releases the density. It releases the resistance. Divine energy starts to flow, and your manifested field will literally change before your eyes. You will shift back into alignment, and amazing things are going to happen. So we're getting into the how to do this stuff now. It's a little bit more important to focus on the breath, again, the doing. Okay, we know we get out of alignment. We want to get back into alignment. We need to focus on bringing consciousness into the body. Our soul is trying to ground here. We want to assist in that process, bring more of our divine energy, our energy flow into the physical vessel. That's how we're going to manifest new earth. So really give yourself some time to sit in presence with your body, feel whatever's coming up, and bring consciousness using breath to those areas within your body. And you're going to start to feel physically better, improved, less aches, less pains, emotionally a lot more stable. So if you know anyone this video can help, please feel free to share it. I greatly appreciate it. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're watching on Facebook, follow me. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.